Okay, good morning everybody. I'm going to make a fun video here and demo one of the airports I have that I think is a real good buy for what you get. It's Arlington, KAWO. It's about 30 miles north of Seattle, town of Arlington. I got the game paused right now, but I'll unpause it and I'll show you what the airport looks like from the outside view. I'm in a Zen Air Zodiac, which is a free airplane you can get online. I'll try and post a link below the video if you want this airplane, because it's perfect. It's absolutely free. So we'll go outside. There's a little Zen Air made by Chris Heinz. It's a home built you can buy as a kit. I got my Sound Max on so you can hear the sounds of the airport. And this is KAWO Arlington. Nice little airport. I think it's $29, but you actually get 3 airports in one, plus a lot of surrounding scenery. I zoom up, get all the scenery in the area. And it meshes in good with the Ziki design. I think it meshes in okay with Orbs, if you have Orbs, Washington. But it's got nice scenery. Here's the owl. I'm going to show you what you can do with this scenery that I haven't seen anybody else do with their scenery. So, see, I got another Zen Air parked beside me, a red one. So we jump inside and we'll taxi over to runway 16. Take this taxiway. Nice little airport. So I stop this plane for a second, put on the brakes. I go in here and I get I use in my plugins up here. I use head shake, and I also use, if I go into my Fly with Lua macros, Realistic Pro, I can turn Realistic Pro in with clicking this button. It'll give a little more shake to the airplane, see? Now we got some vibrations. And see, this is a nice little airplane for being free. And like I say, you got a lot of stuff here at this airport. I didn't bother to show you, but if I was to go outside view and then ground level and go over behind the small hangars, there's people walking around and all kinds of stuff going on. But what you're really going to like is what I show you here in a minute when I get to the end of the runway. For practicing circuits, you want to practice your circuits. Get the right altitudes figured out with practice. And so this airport will show you how to do it. Not much sound in this airplane inside though. Got a Beaver parked over there. Someone walking to the fuel pumps. But if you really get into this airport, there's a lot of stuff going on. Nobody's coming in. I know you see other planes because I haven't bothered to set up world traffic, so there's no traffic right now. I left that turned off so I can demo the airport and the area around here. We'll go out here onto the runway. I see there's a new traffic thing called global traffic for $50. See, with world traffic, every flight you got to go into your plugin and you got to set it up. I'll get lined up with runway 16 here. Set the brakes. Now, every time you want traffic with world traffic 3, you got to go into your plugins. You got to go into your world traffic flight setup. And you got to set up your traffic every time. Well, with the new one, the global traffic that you can get on orbs on xplane.org, apparently it's all set up automatically. You don't have to mess with it. So something I might look into. But what I like about this KAWO, KAWO, is you go into your plugins and look at how neat this is. World traffic, KAWO airport right here. You actually get 3 airports. You get KAWO, this one, which is, I think this might be Gabriel's Farm, and what's that third one? Fugio's. So if you click on it, I go outside and look. Well, this thing really wants to go away. I go outside. Look around. It shows you where that other airport is. It's over there. So I can go back in here. And I go into KAWO to the airport, and I can turn that off. That shows you where this airport is. So I turned off. But here's the other thing that's really cool about this airport. You want to practice your circuits. You want to get used to the height of above the ground. You got to be at a certain point in the circuit. You go into the plugins. You go into the airport, and you click on show the traffic patterns. Well, we're at 16 right. So go down. Oh, move my arrow. Come on. Got to hold the button down while you do this, I guess. KAWO Airport. You can install world traffic ground routes. Show the traffic pattern. We're going to show the traffic pattern for 16 right. And there it is. And all you got to do, when you take off, stay in the middle of them boxes. We got some sound now. And you don't have to be exactly inside the boxes. Just this gives you an approximate. Now go outside so you can see the scenery from this airport. You get all this scenery with the airport. Pretty nice scenery. Got off track with the boxes, so gotta get back into the boxes here. I'll catch up to them over here. The boxes show if you're at the high end of the circuit, the low end of the circuit. The airport over there. See how the boxes line up with the runway. Line like a drunken sailor here. Well, anyway, you can see where that's going to take you. It's going to take you right down to the runway. There it is there. You can see it. Right here. It's right down the runway. We're well in the air here. Again with that. I'm going to go in here now. Turn it off. And now I'll go in here and I'll go to find that other airport. Go to this one. And there it is right there. It's a grass strip. Put on some flaps. Once you get to know where these airports are, you won't have to use this. I'm going to make a short final here. Got my flaps on. And like I say, you get all three airports with the scenery. And this one here, Fugio's Ranch. If I go up here by the horses, I can go in here now and I can turn this arrow off by plug-ins, airport. Oh. Turn that arrow off. If I go over here, see the horses are walking around. I got my The game pauses like this because it's loading up the Follow Me car, but I don't have a Follow Me car here. It's not available here. Pretty nice scenery. And we take a look at that third scenery, which is called Gabriel's Farm. It's not too far from this one. And like I say, this scenery about 100 square miles or 50 square miles, it comes with the airports. Looks as good as Ortho or Orbs. Now we'll go in there and we'll turn on the arrow. For Gabriel's Farm. See if I turned on. Yeah, it's on. So we just have to get in the air and then look for the arrow. Here we go with our flaps. Flaps up. Before I'll go outside. There it is over there. Once you use this scenery a half a dozen times, you get to learn where these airports are. You don't have to use the arrows anymore, but they come in handy the first few times. And I think the scenery is $29 for 3 airports and all this scenery. It isn't bad. Some flaps on. And this ties in nice with the Seattle scenery, because I spend a lot of time flying back and forth to Seattle with this scenery. It's pretty nice. Buildings look real. Pretty high. I think I crashed. There we are. I go in here and I can turn off this arrow. It seems to be stuck in that position, so I'll end the video here, but you get the idea how this scenery works. Beautiful little scenery, but what I can do is I can go over here and show you some of the other niceties of this scenery. There's a farm tractor over here. Coming down the road. There's Gabriel's farm with some people walking around. And there I am stuck over there. The farm tractor's coming to get me. Anyway, I hope you like the scenery. I wasn't demonstrating my flying. I was demonstrating this. And that's the first time I actually flew that Zenith. So I hope you like the video. I'm not going to redo it because I crashed.